This first piece I'm going to share with you all is a piece that I hold near and dear to my heart. It is about a neighborhood that I grew up in, I still live in today, and it's about an issue that I think is going on in all of Boston in its entirety. This piece is called The Laundromat. The laundromat behind my house closed down, so we had to go to the one down the street. I went to get my laundry done. The sign said, closed for business, and all I was standing on was the concrete. The closest laundromat was a mile away, next to some condos rising over projects in their driveway. Houses being burnt down to collect insurance money, to renovate a spot and charge 3 times the money, displacing the locals because capitalism made it his ish. They charged $1 million for a 2-story and charging 3 to be rich. I work hard because I have expensive taste, but that taste is only as good as survival's aftertaste. Surviving the streets when you'd almost get hit and there's no receipts. No one to prove your heart almost stopped instead of just skipped the beat. Streets are becoming sidewalks to balance their balance sheets. Were we not good enough to create sidewalks on the street? And when we cry because of gang violence, you handed us a tissue. So you treat the rich like richness and our hoods become bijou. Y'all establish culture codes and color lines. You move into our cities and say you colorblind. And when I pray 5 times a day, you randomly search me at the airline. You institutionalized racism and pumped our cities with drugs and liquor. You don't want us, but you want to look the picture. You don't want urban, so you made Urban Outfitters. Are we only living to live when convenience stores get shut down? Where am I going to buy my chips? Are we only living to live when laundromats get shut down? Where am I going to clean my fits? All that's left is small business loans for shut down small businesses. These modern day hoods shifting these modern day times. Systemic racism shifting our hoods like paradigm. Terrorizing people they say are terrorizing them. Antagonizing people while they slowly killing them. Slaving away while they say slavery is dead. Yet incarcerated inmates work with no pay, receiving no bread. We playing hopscotch on our blocks. How we gonna find another? How we gonna replicate our lives, asking us to rediscover? How we gonna sell our resources to the same people that saw butter and said, I can't believe it's not butter? Instead of selling our homes for $1 million and wonder where are we gonna go, the million is gonna get taxed and send you to places where they got boats and boat shows. You selling your life for another man's life that's not your own. It's time to buy back our hoods to help the cash flow, not penny loans. A corporation bought the church down my street. We can't even pray to Jesus while y'all kissing money on his feet. They trying to push us out, but how much more hood can you be? Well, you can't afford insurance in your own home? I guess it's the same as not affording it on the street. Minimum wage can't even pay for the beds we lay. Minimum wage can't even pay no sick time or holiday. $1 raise at the end of the year. Minimum wage +1 is dry foreplay. Let them drown in their forsaken lives, swimming in their money bags while they try to learn our slang, taking cool pics in the city, shouting, gang, 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 gang. But y'all don't even know what a gang gang is. You want the city so bad, you gonna get every aspect of it. Spending every morning at 5 ain't even the half of it. Going to vegan restaurants because that's what's in. When Hindus been doing that for the better of their skin. And intermittent fasting is now a thing. But Muslims been doing that since God told them to fast, not sin. They pushing us out because living in the city is litty. And family money, buying, renting our homes, tearing down laundromats, the convenience stores on every street. There's only condos and homes. When I want to wash my clothes, where do I go? Old fashioned like my mama, I'ma wash them with my hands, dry them on my balcony on my favorite local brands. I'm washing my clothes, swimming in the washer. 10 minutes left before I put them in the dryer. 2 little boys putting quarters in the candy machine, and the owner of this business folding clothes, not knowing what this laundromat's fate will be. And if this shuts down, I don't know where she'd be. Alli, 70 years old, gentrification is an atrocity. I saw an old friend on the Blue Line the other day, and he told me he didn't know I lived in Eastie, and he asked me how I liked it. My neck almost broke. And I told him I was born and raised here. Then I asked him, how do you like it? Thank you. Thank you.